Ah, so you've only got 3.
I've only got 3 force.
3 force.
So I can only deploy 3 of these.
So the aim of the game is to get loads in your force pile, isn't it?
Clearly.
Yeah, the aim of the game is to use the force to
exactly
get cards. No, the aim of the game is to deplete your opponent's force pile, life force.
So locations have no deployment cost unless it has a cost, clearly.
No, the aim of the game is actually to deplete your opponent's life force. That's how you win.
So locations have no deployment cost, but...
Yep, it's the still customizable card game.
Just take this through.
The cycle.
That one. Time now.
Right, so you have 3 cards then that you can
I ain't got a lot I can do anyway. So
in general, right, the sites for a planet are placed in a pattern where interior and exterior sites are separated from each other by a docking bay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I've got a docking bay card here.
So a system location is placed on one end of the row.
So I've got a docking bay here, so I can put that in the middle there, can't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't cost any force to do it.
No, you can place down as many locations as you want.
Oh, your docking bay transit from here requires 2 force.
No.
Once you've this is interesting. Once you've deployed, locations may not be rearranged.
Yeah, they can't be rearranged. I don't know what you mean by that, rearranged.
So I don't know how much it cost me to play this card.
Let's see. May not deploy the Bespin, Dagobah, Endor, Hoth, or Yavin 4. The docking bay transit from here requires 2 force. Your starfighters deploy -1 or -2 if fighter here.
Yeah, but it doesn't say it cost me any force to.
Well, I guess the
deploy.
transit is the force.
Well, I'm not transiting though, am I?
Oh, that's true.
You may
No,
deploy.
I don't think you do pay force to play locations.
Your docking bay
No,
transit.
locations are free.
Locations are free.
Yeah.
Look, that's the deployment cost there.
And these are the locations. Everything.
There you go.
There.
Naught.
No, where? It says 3 there.
Oh, sorry.
It says 3, 4,
Capture,
3,
capture,
4.
Imperial,
Yeah.
capture, alien, capture, join.
So locations have no cost to deploy.
Right.
You may place any number of locations on table from your hand during your deploy phase.
Right, okay. Like that, it makes sense.
So what are those numbers?
So,
Well, these numbers, that's the
so
deploy cost.
all your locations go
No,
there.
that's the force.
Right.
That's the amount of force.
System
you pay.
locations, yeah, they all go there at the end,
Yeah.
Not
and
like this.
then you build up characters.
No, these have to be kept separate
Is that your
per
one?
planet.
Yeah, that's your one.
Are these?
That's a spaceport.
It
Oh,
just
so that can
deployed
go
these.
anywhere.
Yeah, and go anywhere.
Alright.
These are the locations. They go at the end, and then
Yep.
you build it up with exterior sites, the docking bay, and interior sites, whatever that means.
That's a docking bay.
Interior sites mean sites that aren't in
That's
space, I
that's
suppose.
a docking bay. Carl.
I think exterior sites mean something like asteroid field,
That's a docking bay.
All right.
and interior sites mean something like a city. I'm not sure.
We'll stick that there then.
Isn't that part of this planet though?
So
If it's
what's
part of
that
this
one
planet,
then?
you keep it all together.
What's that one then?
What's it say?
It's a planet.
Have you drawn 3? Are you deploying 3 now?
They're all 3, aren't they? So
Oh, right.
doesn't matter.
I don't know.
I've got Tatooine as well.
Yeah, you have to
E
put
and
that
I.
here. You have to put that here.
Why?
This one. Because the Tatooine ones go together.
Oh.
That's how it works.
Oh, okay.
Or each, you do that.
Alright, do that then.
You want to
Other
do
way
that?
round.
That's what I was mentioned earlier. That all the planets have to go together.
Alright.
So all the Tatooines and Coruscants join up. Like that, basically.
That just means sites on the planet.
Right, exterior and interior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so if we have the same planet, we have to put them along there.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
That's how it
Bit
works.
like that.
Yeah.
All the planets join up.
So where's the docking bay
If
go
you,
then?
if you have something in the same planet, you join
Well,
up.
That can go anywhere because that can go on any planet, can't it?
And this?
Well, that's a
docking
planet, so
That's a
that's
spaceport docking bay, so
Yeah.
that can go anywhere.
I'll put it beside here.
Yeah. That one is another planet.
That's another planet.
So that's another system location, isn't it?
That's known as a sector, isn't it? There's also something called sector in there.
No, that's what the S stands for.
Yeah.
Sector.
System location.
And sector as
And
well.
sector.
There's a sector as well.
That must be where that goes.
I don't know what
Yeah.
sector is yet. I didn't read that far. Try and see if you can find what sector is in there.
You should look at the videos, I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's quite
The
bloody.
video didn't mention sectors.
It's quite involved, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Right, anyway,
I think that's the strength of it.
I will...
Sectors are in the rulebook. They said they'll mention them later. That's why there's no point.
So I'm spending this 3/4.
That's not there.
It is there. It's got to be there.
It's not in there.
It has to be. 'Cause they
It's in
mentioned
there.
it. It's part of the locations.
It's definitely not there.
I think you're reading it wrong. You found out what the lost pile is yet? Anyway, are we doing this in order? That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are required to forfeit loose cards from table at the location of a battle. Other times you'll be instructed to lose force. That's what the lost pile's for.
Yeah.
That's what I remember. No, it's not on here, is it? The
No, it's
sectors.
not.
It's got to be. There's no way you can find out what it is. This rulebook's not as helpful as I thought it'd be.
Anyway,
Where are we then in terms of the game right now?
so I want to deploy this for 3/4. So I use this 3/4 and put it...
You don't want to lose your force power.
Why?
Because then you have no force.
Yeah, but you need to deploy
Yeah,
things.
but what it means is you've got 3 force, so you can deploy with 3 force.
Yeah, I know. That's
Yeah.
110.
Yeah.
What's
So,
the unit? Force.
so I have to put a unit on the board to protect my thing, don't I?
No, not a unit, you mean a spaceship or something.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Card.
I've got a spaceship, so I want to put it on the board.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they all cost something.
Yeah, 3/4.
Yeah, 3 force is all you got, so you
Yeah.
can't put any more than 3 force down.
Yeah, it's fine. 3/4.
No, you don't get lose then.
You don't lose them, you
No,
just can't play
that
them.
is your force in the galaxy so far.
Well, no, that's the force you
But
have.
I want to put a starship down.
Yeah, you can. You don't have to spend them
Hold
though.
on.
Oh, I don't spend them.
No, you
they
don't
stay
spend, you
there.
don't spend them.
Oh, they stay
Oh,
there.
here we go.
Yeah,
Ah.
that's your force.
Characters, vehicles, and starships list their deploy costs in a small white box on the
Yeah, I've already
card.
said that.
List the amount of force you must use to deploy the card. Vehicles may deploy to exterior sites or aboard starships. Starships may deploy to a variety of different places depending on the kind of starship, starfighter or capital ship. Or capital starship. For your first few games, deploy your starfighters to docking bays and deploy your capital starships to system locations. That's a system location.
Right, so that's going there then.
Yep. Then see starships deployment in the glossary.
go here.
No, system locations, that's what that is.
Yeah, but locations go at the end here. That's the whole point.
What?
Look at the hand.
Mm.
So your locations always go at the end, and then you
It
build
goes
up.
that way. It goes that way.
Oh, whichever way it is.
I'm showing it this way.
Yeah, locations at the end.
Yeah, but that's not going that way, is it? It's placed on one end. On a system location is placed on one end of the row
Yeah.
of related site locations. One end of the row.
Yeah, like this.
No, this is one end of the row. Alright,
If only
okay.
that goes like that.
Of related site locations.
I want to employ that there, so. Or here even, Docking Bay.
The system location is related to all sites in the same system. For example, the Tatooine system is related to all Tatooine sites. You can't do that because Coruscant is not related to Router. It has to be separate. That's what it's saying here.
Yeah.
So you have, if you have Tatooine, you can put all these next to it. But if you had that and this, they're 2 separate planets, so you can't do that. That's what it's saying here.
Bizarre, isn't it?
It's not really.
So, I can employ this.
Oh, here we go.
as
As
space-
long as you maintain this pattern, when a new site is deployed to an existing system, it may be inserted between or placed at the end of the related sites. Oh, this is just a diagram. Yeah, just keep it how it is there.
That's what I mean. See, it doesn't say anything.
What was a sector? Oh, I don't know. Sector must be on the cards. What about Router? Did you get rid of that?
Yeah, put it back in my hand.
Can you do that?
Rendilly, you mean? Rendilly.
Oh, Renderly. Oh,
It's Rendilly.
oh right. Well, either way, you can't put it next to Coruscant because it's not on Coruscant.
Yeah, but I was putting it next to a Docking Bay.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
You've got a tie defender. Nice.
Yeah, so if this goes here with a docking bay,
Yeah, just do that.
I don't know.
That makes sense. Docking bay next to the planet.
Yeah,
And you add more locations to that. Well, what about this guy? What happens to that?
I don't know, that's what I mean.
Maybe the docking bay should go there.
Yeah, this shouldn't go here, should it?
You want
Well, I
docking
Docking bay needs to go in the middle.
Yeah, so it goes between that and the other planet. So it goes like that.
Yeah, and then the other planet's
And the
there.
other planet goes there. Alright.
I don't know.
That makes sense, I suppose.
Suppose so, I don't really know. But then this goes here.
Yeah, the starship goes there. Right, okay.
So, if I wanted this starship to move,
TIE Defender Mark 1.
your
Yep.
docking bay transit from here requires 2 force.
Oh, so to transit, the docking bay transit. Oh, so to get it out of the docking bay, I suppose.
Yeah, I suppose
It's
so.
2
I
force.
don't know.
Complicated.
Yeah, it is complex. It is very complex.
It would be if it's just using cards, though.
Generic sites of a single diamond represent environments found on.
What do I do after destroying?
Hang on.
It's battle or move and draw.
I'm not doing battle.
You may initiate battle each location both players occupy. Weapon segment. Move. You may move your cards from location to location, and there's draw. Alright.
Oh, I got a starship?
Some generic
It says,
sites of the word spaceport.
well, this
in
says
the title.
deploy on TIE Fighter, TIE Bomber, or TIE Defender.
Yeah, you got TIE Defender there.
So I can deploy this.
Intruder missile.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Characters, vehicles, and starships are deploy cost in the small white box
That's it.
on the card.
That's all I can do.
Right. Okay.
What's after battle?
Move. I mean, yeah, move and draw.
I can't move, can I?
Just keep that there.
I can't move anywhere, really.
Can't move.
No.
But I can look up spaceport and that might tell me more
Yeah,
about
but
that.
yeah, have a look. So draw. So I can draw.
Spaceport.
What do I do with draw again?
You draw
Hang on, it
cards.
says here.
Hold on.
Have you done any characters?
I haven't got any, Carl.
Oh.
You haven't got any characters.
It says you can deploy characters, vehicles, and starships.
Yeah,
where
so when you
have
get characters,
force
you deploy
icons
them.
on your side of a location.
So this one costs
so
3 force,
these.
3 force to deploy as well.
These are the force icons here. The lightsabers.
Oh yeah. So you've got 4 force now.
Yeah,
he's
for
got
next
well,
time.
No, he's
Yeah.
got all these as well.
Yeah.
He's got all those too.
Can I deploy this as well for 3 force?
I've got 4 force now.
What?
Can I deploy this one for 3 force as well?
Well, you got next go. You got 4 force.
Yeah, but what I mean is, can I only spend 3 force maximum, or can each force be
You can only
spent?
spend the force that you have. It's the whole point.
Right.
Oh, here we go. It says here, sector locations represent different altitudes of airspace over a planet.
Mm.
For cloud sectors, or areas within an asteroid belt for asteroid sectors.
Mm.
They are deployed on either side of a system location, and thus the system location card must already be on the table if you want to deploy sectors in that system.
Right.
The sectors are like asteroid fields and airspace over a planet.
So have we done it right or wrong? I don't know.
So the system location here they're showing is Rendeli.
Yeah. And then what are they putting beside it?
Additional icons, parsec number, game text. Yeah. Many locations have both a light side and dark side version. Only one of each unique dot location will be put in play at a time. Oh no. Only one of each unique location may be in play at a time. There's a bit of a diagram here on location cards. The cards are oriented so that when deployed, the light side player is facing the side with the blue lightsaber icon.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah.
So what do I do for draw?
Unless otherwise specified, game text on your side of the location card applies only to you,
Yeah.
and you are not required to occupy or control a location to utilise its game text. I guess that
Yeah.
goes for that one.
Yeah.
There's no lightsaber on there.
Well, draw phase. In this phase, you may replenish your hand. If you have cards left in your force pile, you may draw any number of them into your hand. So
Yeah.
that's directly going into your hand.
Yeah, but it says if you have cards left in your force pile. So
Here we
why
go.
have I got cards left in my force
Here we go,
pile?
it says here, there are 3
They're meant to
cards of
be spent.
location, site, system and sector. So yeah, okay, that's where it mentions sector, it's in the bottom.
Right, yeah.
And it's basically the outside of the planet, so anything here and here, whether it's asteroid belt or something outside the planet, is a sector. Okay.
I'm sure these force
Alright,
cards
you often
are meant to be spent.
Yeah, you'll often want to leave some cards in your
Locations,
force pile
deployment.
to use during your opponent's turn. Say to fire weapons or to save up to deploy a card with a high deploy cost on one of your late turns. Yeah, so you might have to have spent them.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I've spent them by bringing them out.
Yeah.
Locations, deployment.
But where do they go when they're spent? That's
Into
the
the used
question.
pile, I guess.
Yeah, they're grouped into
Let's
conceptual
go back to the
planetary
used pile.
systems.
Used pile. Bringing cards into play and performing actions often requires you to use the force. Oh yeah, there you go. Bringing cards into play and performing actions often require you to use the force. To use force, you
There you
move
go.
cards from your force pile one at a time and face down to your used pile to represent the required expenditure. Yeah. So
Says
when you
it-
use force, you use your force pile. Yeah.
So I've used it all.
Yeah.
So I deploy that and that's gone there.
It says each
So
different.
now I draw
Now you can draw as many as those.
from my hand.
No, it says
Yeah, it says that you must keep the planets separated.
Yeah.
Each different planetary system.
in
is
this
separate
phase you may
from
replenish
others.
your hand. If you have any cards left in your force pile, you may draw any number of them into your hand, one at a time. You'll often want to leave some. In this phase, you may replenish your hand. If you have cards left in your force pile, you may draw any number of them into your hand, one at a time. There's no limit of cards. You'll often want to leave.
I'm guessing replenish your hand is 8 cards.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
It's actually got a lot here about actions.
So I've
Almost
got,
everything you do in the game is an action. Playing, deploying on cards.
so I've got 11 cards in my hand. But I've got no force left.
Sequence of steps, stacking, initiation.
Yeah,
Deploying
now
a card.
how
There
do
you
we
go.
get a force pile?
Exactly. That's the activate, isn't it? That's the start.
Yeah. Your most locations generate. Count your force icons. Add 1. And this represents the amount of force you may activate this turn.
Yeah.
So you move cards one at a time and face down from the top of your reserve deck
Yeah.
to there.
To the force.
Yeah.
So I'll get 7 next turn into my force.
7?
Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 1, 7.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. It's talking about the phases.
That's your turn now, Nathan.
Now
Is
it's
it?
your turn to
Yeah.
start.
Right. It's all done alphabetically, so that's going to take me forever. So 8 cards to start with, right?
8 cards into
Yep.
your
1,
hand.
2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And then now you do the activation. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4. So you now get 5 force. So
Five
I've
force.
given you more
Yeah.
because of my turn. So, but you don't get to look at your force cards.
You don't get to look at them.
You spend them on deployment.
Well, so they go.
It, well,
They go into
depends
lost.
on-
They
depends
go
on
into
what you
lost pile,
deploy.
don't they, or used pile?
Used pile, yeah.
Used pile.
Depends what you spend them on.
So these are my hand.
Yes, you look at your hand.
And then you add 1 as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
6, 7, 8. Add 1.
You've done it already.
Done it already.
You force 5.
5. Yep.
So now you can spend that.
Spend these.
No, when you can only
Yeah.
use 5 force now.
You've
can
got,
only use
you've got
5
5
force.
force you can spend.
And each time you use it, those cards have to be moved to your use pile.
So, so the white box is the spending, isn't it?
Yeah, deployment, yeah.
So it's 1
That's
for
what
this
you're doing
one.
now, deployment.
Hold on a minute. Can I deploy a starfighter? I can't, can I?
Oh, I don't
I need
know.
a docking bay, don't
Oh, there's a docking bay.
Yeah, but I can't use your docking bay, can I?
Why not? Yes, look, your side's there.
That's
So
true.
I'm basically here, this side.
Hang on.
Well, I don't know.
Well, yeah, I'd imagine so. This is my side.
The second I go into a system with you, it's combat.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. That's if you want
Second we
combat.
go into a location together, it's combat.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So I don't really want to go. I don't really want to station my ship on the location where you are
I'll
already.
pick another docking bay then.
I don't have one.
Oh, right. Well, there you go.
That's why I'm asking.
You don't have to put it out there. You can put it out what you like.
Well, that's true, but why would I waste that card? Oh yeah, these come back anyway. All right, I'll spend 2 force to get out Lieutenant Nathan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's got a dot on him though. What does
That's
that
right.
mean again?
That's when you want to be in play.
So where can I put him? Here, I guess.
Any of those
Yeah, it means he's the only one you can have him play at that location.
All right, have him there. Adds 2 power of anything he pilots. When piloting Red 9 during battle, adds 1 destiny to total power only. When at Clack Door 7 system, adds 1 to each of your force drains there. But what does he do? Apart from that.
What do any of them do?
So power 2, ability 2.
Characters of vehicles and starships list their deployment
I
costs.
guess in
and
combat,
box.
he has power 2, ability 2.
This is the amount
Spend
of
your force.
So I've got to spend
You
all
can deploy
those for
characters,
2.
vehicles and starships where you have force icons on your side of a location or where you already
It's
have
the
vehicles.
white number, isn't it? Yep.
Yeah.
2. Right, so that's
Do
one
it
I've
like that.
bought. That's 2 force for that one. Anything else I want? I can get an
Characters may
operative.
deploy to sites, onboard vehicles and starships.
Mm-hmm.
Vehicles may deploy to exterior sites or aboard starships.
Mm-hmm.
So can I put him on a site? Character?
So what's an exterior site then?
Like this, I would guess.
Doesn't it say where you put them on?
An exterior site must be something outside.
Here you go. For your first few games, deploy your starfighters
Yeah,
to docking bays.
yeah, that's right. Exterior site is what
And
it
deploy
means.
your
You should go on a
capital
vehicle,
starships
really.
to system locations.
Oh, right.
You should go on a fighter.
Yeah, that's why I want to get that wiring rail.
Yeah, give them
Oh,
one.
Yes, no.
Have you not got a location you can go?
No, I haven't got a location
Oh.
or a docking bay. I've got an effect, but there's no system for it.
What
to
about
be
putting them
used
out on the planet?
I can't use your planet, can I?
Of course you can. No one's on it. It's empty.
Can I use this side of the board?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, right, I'll put him on the planet then.
But you need to go on a starship or a fighter
Yeah, that's right.
first, I think.
I've got 2 starfighters to choose from.
Right, so put a starfighter out and then put him on there.
This one's 1. Oh, I'll take that. Gold 6. Can
Adds
you
two to power of anything he pilots.
go... Oh, man, I want to look for
So-
exterior site.
This will be power 4 with gold 6. So you need 1 more force. You need to get rid of 1 more force. I'll do it for you.
I've got rid of 1 more force, didn't
3 altogether. Those 2.
I? Yeah, there is 3 cards there.
Yeah, I just put one on there.
Oh, right. Okay. It doesn't say anything about It doesn't say anything about exterior locations. Do you know what exterior locations are?
Well, this is the
Just put 'em here.
This is the
Just
location.
put them here, Nathan, and have a battle.
If this is the location.
No, I don't want
It's a
to do
docking
that
bay.
straight
It's a
away.
docking bay,
I don't
yeah.
want to do that straight away.
Tattoo and Anchorhead is an exterior location, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so.
Oh no, interior.
Oh, it says
Interior?
interior, does it?
It must be an interior.
Oh yeah, they're interior.
Does it say on there if it's
Well,
interior?
it's an imperial city in Coruscant, so that's interior.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
interior.
interior, isn't it? This
That's
one's
exterior. Yeah, that must be right.
no. These are both interior to Tatooine, aren't they?
Tatooine?
Aren't they Tatooine? Yeah,
No,
That's,
They're both-
that's an exterior.
they're both interior
Yeah.
locations to
that's not a
Tatooine,
site.
aren't they? They got to be, 'cause that's
No.
within Tatooine.
This has got to be an exterior.
No, that isn't an exterior site. That's a planet. Planets not exterior sites.
No, true.
No, it's saying on Tatooine there's interior and exterior. Yeah, interior must
No,
be...
that's exterior. You're right.
Yeah,
That's it. Tatooine exterior. Both of these are Tatooine exterior
yeah.
because it's outside.
It's outside, yeah.
Mm.
That's what I meant.
You got the planet, and that's the
Yeah, so
exterior.
not
No,
so-
I
so
see,
something like...
inside,
and then you got
yeah.
inside the planet.
Yeah,
So it's something like Mos Eisley,
Yeah,
basically.
exactly.
So the spaceport prefect's office is an interior.
Yeah,
Yeah, interior.
Because it's an office.
yeah,
Desert
Office.
is exterior.
Exterior.
Yeah, exactly.
Spaceport street,
Yep.
exterior.
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 Yeah,
That's how it works.
Swamp.
Right.
yeah,
It's
exterior.
making more sense now.
Yeah. So that's why that's why it's got to be like that. So you have 3 exterior places of that location.
You only allowed 3.
That's what it says.
Yeah.
3.
And then you separate
And
it.
then you have a docking bay, and then you have 3 interior of that location.
Yeah.
So you can have as many locations as you like, and then whatever location that is, you
Not
put
as
it
many,
with-
only 3 of each by the looks of
No,
it.
no. This is locations. You can have as many of these as you like.
Yeah.
Just keep building them up.
Yeah, but you can only have
Yeah,
3
there's
exterior,
sites.
3 interior.
What?
You can only have 3 interior and 3 exterior.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
Each
each location.
For
yeah.
each
But you
system.
can have for each system, but you can have as many systems as you like and
Yeah.
do the same thing.
Yeah, for each planet, basically.
Yeah. For each planet, you can have 3 interior and 3 exterior.
Mm-hmm.
And a
That makes
docking bay.
sense.
That makes sense because the
quite
docking
cool.
bay goes from exterior to interior,
Yeah, it does.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
We haven't got enough
And you
space.
can take off as well.
I was going to say, I might have players bloody outside.
You haven't got enough space for the game.
Well, move all this back. Put all that over there.
That's how it develops.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is going to be a huge game.
So basically, you could, yeah, well, it depends how many locations. You might not want to play with another
Better put
system.
your pile there. Anyway, Nathan, what are you doing?
Choice. So,
You need to deploy still.
yeah, but I haven't got a spaceport, so how is that supposed to
Well,
work?
you can't deploy them. You have to put characters down.
Yeah.
I already did that, so I got Lieutenant Nathan, which I've got here.
Except he's not a character.
He is a character.
Yeah, but he goes on a starship, doesn't he? He goes on a vehicle.
No, it doesn't say that. Adds 2 power to anything he pilots. When piloting Red 9 during battle, adds 1 destiny to total power only. When a Clackdor 7 system, adds 1 to each of your force trains there. These are all character cards, all these ones, with this symbol. So I can just get as many characters as I want, I suppose.
Well, only as many as your force can take.
Yeah, so that's 2. Where's all my cards that I spent?
Over there, I put them over there so you can got more room.
Oh, so I spent 3 already,
I
apparently.
put them over there so you got more room to spread out.
Well, I could buy an operative. What did you do?
Buy an operative.
Why at a Clackdor 7 site even? Adds 1 to your force drains there.
What the hell is a
It's
Clackdor 87 site?
That's the planet. That's a planet name,
Oh.
I think.
What location?
Because it says Clackdor 7 operative, so that means he's on that planet.
Well, you haven't got that plan out.
And I don't even know if it exists.
Have you told Mum to save for tea or not?
And once during each of your deploy phases, may deploy 1 site to Clackdor 7 from reserve deck. Reshuffle. I can't. So you can't deploy a starship if you haven't got a docking bay.
I wouldn't have thought so.
Is it confirmed in there? Because you can deploy.
It says here.
Nathan, you need to make your mind up before you eat
Yeah.
the food because my mum needs to know if
Yeah.
she's cooking for you. She's already started
Yeah.
cooking anyway.
Just need to find out quickly what's going on with the starships, then I can continue. Oh, I'll just buy this operative then. He's 1
It
force.
says characters may deploy to sites or aboard vehicles and starships.
Right.
Vehicles may deploy to exterior sites or aboard starships.
Oh right, so I can deploy it to an exterior site.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll do
Vehicles
that then.
may deploy, yeah.
Not starships.
Starships may deploy to a variety of different places depending on the kind of starship.
Yeah, it's a
Starfighter
starfighter.
or capital starship for your first few games, deploy your starfighters to docking bays.
Oh right. So
And then
Can't do
starships deploy to, and then capital starships to system locations.
Planets, in other words.
Yeah,
yeah, so it won't let me do that.
no.
Wise advice: deploy on your side of the table. Your training destiny draws are each +1. It's an effect. How much does it cost to play an effect?
An
Nothing, it
effect,
seems.
effects as well as epic events.
Oh, your immediate effects may deploy for free. But is it immediate?
You do not need presence or force icons. An effect may also have a deploy cost in its game text. For example, use 1 force to deploy. If it does not, the effect deploys for free.
Oh, yeah, it hasn't got
You
anything.
deploy most effects during your deploy phase, although one kind of effect, the immediate effect, specifies that it deploys at other times.
Deploy on your side of the table. Your training destiny draws are each +1. Your immediate effects may deploy for free. Whenever an opponent cancels your card with sensor alter, place that cancelled card in used pile. Immune to alter. That's what I mean by them changing that card. They deemed it was too powerful. So that's interesting. We haven't got alter though. That's part of the premiere pack and we're using special edition here. Alter isn't part of this. Interesting. Down with the Emperor. If no Dark Jedi's on table, deploy on Death Star system. Well, there isn't Death Star. I'll just get that one. Right. Wise advice. It's an effect, but I can't use it.
No.
I'll just buy the Clackdor operative for 1 more force. There you go, that's me done. I've spent 3 force. I'll put him on that location, I'll put him on that one.
Right, draw over 8 cards then.
I didn't use all my force, but I want to. Oh, I could actually. I could get Hulk Icard and Bren Cruzy, but yeah. It's only the first game, doesn't matter how accurate it is, does it? I mean, the forces if I'm using all the cards. And
Draw your next cards then.
yeah, what happens to these 4 then? They go in there?
No.
Used pile?
No.
They don't?
No, you didn't use them, did you?
Didn't use them, they stay there.
They stay there.
Oh. So this is my hand.
Yeah, so what you do now is...
Draw another 8 cards.
No, because you can use the ones in your
Hand.
force pile
To go in my hand.
to go in your hand if you want to.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then you draw another 6.
So these, I can see these now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can see them now.
Oh, one was a location. They're both locations.
That's handy then.
And then you can draw another 6. Because there's only 2 in your hand, weren't there? 2
Yeah.
in the force pile. And then put them to your hand as well.
Yep, there you go in my pile as well. Can I have a drink, please?
Yeah, of course.
No, you don't deserve one.
And then it goes again.
Right, so I got force of. Okay, people.
You having a drink, son?
No, I got 6. I got 7 force. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Was that too strong the last one, mate?
I bet. Well, actually, I didn't taste enough. I didn't taste that. I didn't taste enough of it.
That's what I thought.
Didn't taste of anything. It was too light, I suppose you could say.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, as I thought, this game can't take an hour for us.
Hmm?
This game can't take an hour for us, can it?
What have you got there?
I'm quite liking this game.
Who is that?
Nice.
This is a really good game.
Who's that?
This is really
That's why I
good game.
suggested we should play it.
Who is that? It's on the wrong side.
It's not operative.
You
What do you
got-
mean it's on the wrong side?
That's the red side.
Oh yes, let me see.
You've got it on the wrong sides.
Space and me, isn't it?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what side you put these guys on,
Yeah, it
does
does, yeah. You're supposed to put them on your side.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, that's why there's battles. My side on the red, your side on the
Is that how it
blue.
works?
Surely.
It makes sense, but I don't think it really matters.
I think it does. What about if I want to deploy? Think about it.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. There's
If I
some
want to deploy
dark side.
here, that's the dark side.
That's why they're double-sided. Right. It's quite smart. Really. Design this game. Right, okay. We've already got a TIE Defender out. Unbelievable. So I'm going to counter that, I think. I need a docking bay though. I might have to do a combat with you actually. So if I have no weapons, I can't do anything.
The hardest part is working out what to do.
No. This is why the pre-constructed decks aren't that great, I suppose. That's why they allow you to customise later on in the game. So you get what you want. Get what you think you need. That's why it's probably such a challenge. Pre-constructed
So
decks.
these are both exterior, so you haven't actually got a location,
An interior.
planet yet, have you?
No, an interior, you mean?
You haven't got interior, but you haven't got an actual planet either.
No, I haven't actually got an actual Tatooine planet yet.
I'm going to have to put the spaceport one down here.
I've got Spaceport as well.
Spaceport Prefect's office.
I've got Spaceport City.
See, he's got a planet.
Yeah, but
But is this
That's
what's
not-
on that planet?
no, it's not.
So what's that they're doing there
I
then?
don't know, and I've got another one here. Spaceport
No, you have to keep all the.
Street.
You have to keep all the planets. No, because these are Tatooine, you have to keep them here.
They're not Tatooine. They're spaceports.
Oh right.
There's a spaceport there. Spaceport.
But that's something completely different.
No, no. But it's supposed to be the other side of a spaceport.
Yeah, it is.
So, I don't know what to say, really. I'll just take this back if necessary, I don't care.
You can't take it back.
Why not? I don't know where it's going to go. I'll put it there.
Leave it out.
Yeah, let's put it
Just
there.
leave it there for now. But really, it should be on. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't understand it at all.
Yeah, well, you need it so you need it far away so you can start putting locations around it.
Well, that's all right, because that means you occupy Rendili.
Or what if it's connected to it?
Yeah, you occupy Wendigo because it's your side.
Yeah, I know. But what do you put on there? You put starfighters.
Yeah, put starfighters on there.
Yeah.
And characters.
You put starfighters on the planets.
Yeah,
or
you
not?
may use 3 force to
Or is it
achieve the
star
victory path.
destroyers?
Anything. Starfighters, capital ships, which are star destroyers. He's already got a planet.
All the way round.
Yeah, so basically you can put, that's it, a starfighter.
1, 2,
And that's
3.
yours.
He's got a landing craft. What? Really, I should think up, really, because this is a docking bay. It doesn't matter, does it?
I suppose not.
I don't know. That's not a docking bay.
It's a
That's
spaceport.
docking bay.
Yeah, but the spaceport's one thing. You put it after a spaceport, so that is after a spaceport.
I don't know. No idea.
This is all part of the spaceport.
No idea.
So this is
Coruscant.
Coruscant,
That's the docking bay.
spaceport docking bay, spaceport prefix office,
Tea. Excuse me.
And there's also
and a street.
Wendigo there.
Go on, Hannah.
and a street.
Yeah, street. I'm not really sure how it works, to be honest. It's confusing. It really is.
Street of what though?
Just a spaceport street. I don't know why you need a spaceport street.
So you've got all spaceport stuff. That's good.
I'll put a vehicle there for
Yeah,
3.
they're common in this game. They're fixed, so you will get spaceports. That's what I want. Spaceport.
But surely this,
Coruscant.
yeah, there's not. This isn't part of Coruscant, is it?
That's just, well, a spaceport can go anywhere. Go on any planet. Coruscant did have a spaceport.
Yeah. Okay.
Would you call that a rocky exterior? Oh, I can't afford it anymore. Yes, I can. No, I can't. It's 2.
Can't buy that one.
No. That's it. That's me done for the force spending. These go to there, don't they? At the end of the time, end of the game. Your used pile goes back up there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
At
does.
the end of your turn, yeah.
Yeah. So they all need to go back there.
Turn's over now?
Not quite.
No, that's from the last go.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Um.
Aren't you supposed to draw more now, though?
I don't know. I can't remember the phases. Deploy, move, battle.
Activate, control, deploy, battle, move, and draw.
Yeah, what's
Something
control?
about
Activate
to point out.
control. You may initiate a force drain at each location you control.
Oh, so I need to do that. I need to initiate force drain.
So you control that now.
Well, you didn't do that, did you? You didn't do control.
Did I?
I could have lost. I could have lost
You
cards.
didn't control nothing.
You didn't do any. Oh, he didn't control nothing.
No, I don't control anything.
Well, he
Oh, I have
he
force,
did.
though.
He controls them.
Each location you control
Yeah. How does it work?
Them two, I suppose.
says.
Well, control means there's more
No,
lightsabers on your side than the other
For
side.
you.
Yeah, same thing. There's more lightsabers on my side than yours, so I control it.
Yeah.
So you don't control that then?
Yeah, because we're both, it's 1-1. Same
Conceptually,
goes for you as well, actually.
it's all it's
Except
all
for that
about
one.
how many lightsabers you've
Yeah,
got.
but I don't
Yeah.
control this. I haven't got anybody there.
Yeah, but I don't control it either. You control it because you're there, but I'm not.
No. It's all about the ability. Total ability.
What ability?
So look at all the locations on the table. See how many see how many of them you control. Each of these locations you may choose to initiate a force drain.
Yeah, but what is control
It's the
mean? What does
lightsaber.
control
It's the
mean?
lightsaber.
Have you got to have a character there? That is the question.
So it's just a lightsaber.
Surely to control an area, you have to have someone on there.
No, I think it means this.
No, I don't think it means that because you're not controlling it with these.
That's the
the force.
These
Yeah, but control means you control that place.
yeah, which is what this.
All of
this
your
means.
characters except yours have a certain level of ability to manipulate the force, as indicated on each card. If you have total ability of one or more from characters or other cards at a location, and your opponent does not, then you control that location.
There you go.
There you go. So you've got.
Okay.
Is that it? 1.
No, that's not it. That's the.
Where's the ability number?
Oh, the
It's
ability.
probably that
There you
one.
go. Ability
that.
2.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Ability 1. So you've got 3 ability,
I haven't got any.
and he's got none.
The ability there.
No, there's no abilities there. It's power, manoeuvre, it's hyperspeed. Power, manoeuvre,
So
hyperspeed.
no one controls them.
I don't control anything.
That can't be right. Maybe it is.
Yeah, it says. It does say.
But lightsaber.
Well, that's the force. That's the force when you do
If
the
your
force.
that's the force,
it
that's the
says,
power as well.
listen, it says You can cause your opponent to lose force if your characters and starships control one or more locations during your control phase. So you need characters
and
Yeah.
starships.
and starships.
Well, I've got starships.
Yeah, we need characters as well,
I haven't got any characters.
I suppose. I don't know.
If you have total ability of one or more from characters or other cards at a location, and your opponent does not, then you control that location.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got ability.
There aren't any abilities on there.
No.
No abilities. I've looked already.
Yeah, starships don't have abilities.
Starships don't have abilities, but you said if starships are on there, they control it. You've just said that.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
just
but
said.
characters need to be on there because they have abilities.
And it
That's what I
says
think.
character and starships. That's what you
Yeah,
just
so
said.
you need both.
Yeah, you need both.
So the characters have the abilities and the starships have the
If
power.
you've got a starship, you obviously got someone on board, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I guess.
I haven't never gone.
Can you deploy? Oh yeah. Well, that means it's docked then. No one's in there. No one's driving it. No one's flying it around, piloting it.
Well, I haven't got any characters on it, on any of these things.
If
Yeah,
your
so that basically
characters
means
and
that-
starships control one or more locations during your control phase, all of your characters, except yours, have a certain level of ability.
Take this back.
All of your characters. There you go.
What have you just taken back now?
That fourth one I didn't want.
Alright.
Keep. Can't do control.
No, so we better go to the next phase then.
Well, you've got control. You can force drain.
And then it says at each of these
Yeah, my
locations,
turn.
you may choose to initiate a force drain for an amount equal to the opponent's force icons on that location.
Oh, so 4 cyclones lightsabers.
Oh, four eyes.
Announce your force drains one at a time. Complete each one before initiating the next. Each time you force drain, your opponent must lose one card.
Yeah, and that goes into the lost pile
Yeah.
because you forfeit, lose the force. I mean, no, you forfeit in battle, you
Alright.
lose the force. Discarding cards. The force strength. Alright, okay.
Nathan, you need to tell my mum whether you're here for food or going home.
Yeah, I'm going to be here.
You're going to be here.
Yeah.
I think you guessed that.
Yeah, I think everyone's guessed that.
Yeah.
Alright then, so it's my turn now, is it? No, it's not. You've still got to go. Is it deploy next? You may
No,
deploy
I've done
cards.
deploy.
Battle. Move, draw.
Control, deploy, battle.
No, activate, control.
Yeah.
Deploy, battle. Move and draw.
Where am I going to move to? That's ridiculous. I don't know where to move to.
You may move your cards from location to location.
Yeah, what's the point of that?
Well, if you have someone with a starship, you can move it to another place with a starship. Or a
Yeah.
location for a battle. That's what it probably means.
What now? I'll just draw again.
Alright, okay.
Eight cards, is it?
You got 8 cards then?
I've got 16 in here. I've got 16 in this pack.
Yeah. I'm not really sure how you stop yourself from depleting your force pile.
Not me either. I'll be depleted soon.
I guess it's all about strategy.
Don't forget, you got to put these back in your.
Oh, they go back in there now.
Yeah, they'll be right at the bottom.
Okay.
Right,
The force pile doesn't.
You take your turn though.
What's this then? The force pile?
Yeah. What's going on there with the fourth pile?
There's 8 of them in there.
No, that's your hand.
No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Right, what's going on?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, this is my hand, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, I need to go back here. 2, 3, 4, 8. Got 8 cards in my hand.
You meant to look at them. That must be your force.
Oh yeah, it's 5. 5 each time.
Well, I don't know. There might be more now.
Everything alright?
4, 5,
So basically, if
I've
you
got 6 in there, not
if
5.
you've got 3 exterior and 3 interior,
You need
Right.
7
2,
now.
3, 4, 5, 6.
You need 7 now.
7 now.
Yeah.
if you've got
One
3
more.
exterior and 3 interior on a planet, but you've got another one in your hand,
Yeah.
you can replace it
Yeah.
with one of the others.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. Just,
If you're allowed to, if there's no character
This is
there.
ridiculous. Look at my hand.
Yeah, you don't have to. You can draw as many as you like, that's what it says.
yeah, you don't have to
You don't
draw.
have to draw 8, as many as you like.
Yeah, but I need a character.
Mm.
7, 8, 9. Is it your turn, then?
No, it's your
My
turn.
turn. Right, so I'm going to activate cards then.
Nathan, you got nothing on your side.
Does it matter?
I don't know.
Eventually, we'll have loads on our site. That's why they call it.
winning?
That's why they call it a pre-constructed deck.
Jesus Christ, man, this is rubbish.
Why can't they win? Why ain't anyone winning?
Because we're just learning how to play the
The
game.
game hasn't started properly.
Difficult.
It's not that difficult.
You got to think about it.
It's just because it's been pre-constructed, technically.
Yeah.
Because we're only using the cards that we have so far. Right. Anyway, so
Do you reckon you just had a bit? Just over the beer?
anyway,
Do you reckon you just over the beer?
anyway, what's going
Go on.
So, what happens now then?
Is it on the spot?
I said, do you think so now? You just over the beer?
What are you going on?
What happens now is you activate.
Activate. Yeah.
You may activate force from your reserve deck to your force pile. That's what you've done.
Right. Okay. Yep. I've done that.
You may
already.
initiate a force drain at each location you control.
Yep. Right.
So you control this location and that location.
So I can do a force strain on you.
Yeah.
-1 card then.
I don't know how it happens. I don't know how it works.
Can you look at the rulebook, please? How does a force strain happen?
Force drain is during the control phase.
Yeah, he's now on that.
One like that.
So that's that. If you lightsabers, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lightsaber thing,
Yeah, force icons.
as well as his ability.
Force icons.
So he wins the ability.
Yeah,
Right,
if you win the ability, it
Yeah.
goes on to say that. Goes on to say
Oh, come on, never mind it.
each time you force drain
Oh.
your opponent. Right. So look at all the locations on the table. See them using control. Each blah 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 blah. For each you may choose to initiate a force drain for an amount equal to the opponent's force icons at that location.
Right, okay.
Amount equal, so that's 1. 1 and 1.
1 and 1.
So that's 2 force drains.
Yeah.
So I'll use 2 cards.
Yeah.
Yep.
1, 2.
Oh dear. Well, you can't see what they are, they're in your lost pile.
Well,
right?
where the hell's my lock pile going to go?
Well, if you give it to me, I'll lose it.
No, you can't do that, because sometimes you can retrieve them.
Oh, I'll
Like
put my lost
in the
pile
game.
here. Alright.
There are some cards that allow you to retrieve.
My lost pile will be there.
For the most part, they're out of the game completely. You can't
Right,
use
so
them.
next you do deploy.
Yeah.
Right,
You
so
may deploy cards from your hand to the table.
I'm going to deploy the Jawa Canyon.
But you can only use it per force, the amount of force that you've got.
Yeah, which is 7 now.
Is it 7?
Or
Well, he's
5.
got 7 now.
7 now.
Because I keep putting locations out stupidly with his icons on.
Ah, see, that's where the tactics comes into play.
Well, of
1,
course.
2, 3. He's got 1, 2, 3,
That's why it's such a good game.
4, 5.
It's all about
No, he's
tactics.
got 6 now, sorry.
6. Oh,
6.
so I've got to take one of these back, have I? 'Cause
No.
I had 7.
Oh no, no, sorry, it is 7 there.
Yeah,
1,
it's
2,
7.
3.
Have you got anything on that side? Oh, you got 2 on there, so that
Yeah.
means you control that, doesn't it?
No,
In the force strain.
no, I don't control it because you need ability.
Well, that means I can't do a force strain because you have 2, I only have 1.
No, you've done it on the ones you control.
I don't
Oh,
control this because I haven't got a character.
Oh,
You do it on the ones you control.
anyway, so get that.
If I had 3 characters, I could do 3 on you.
So Jawa Canyon, that's exterior, isn't it?
Canyon, yeah.
So we can't put it down, can we?
Don't know.
You need a spaceport in between, don't you?
Why?
Well, you meant to have a spaceport, but... No, but when you bring a spaceport out, you put it in between them.
It's
Oh,
Tatooine, that's alright.
Yeah, I'll put it
That'll
there.
be fine, it's Tatooine.
Whoever is 1-1 again. Or Spaceport City. Oh,
Yeah,
Let's bring that out, put it in between them.
that's good.
but it's a spaceport we need, not a Spaceport City. So does that mean I can dock ships now, probably?
Yeah.
It's a spaceport.
Yeah.
It's not a
That can
docking
still
bay.
go there, can't it? It's Tatooine.
Yeah, but is that exterior or interior?
It doesn't matter. They're exteriors, aren't they?
If they're all
They're
exteriors,
all,
they can go
they're all
together.
exteriors.
Are they all exteriors?
Mhm.
That's an
Yeah,
exterior,
yeah,
that's
I
an
would say,
exterior. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you've put Spaceport City so you can get
A starship.
Starship out or whatever, or whatever you want
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah, I'll take a starship. I'll get red 10. 2 force. 2 force. So that goes there. There you go. Red 10. Power 3. Maneuver 4.
Why don't you put it with
Hyperspeed
that?
5.
Why don't you put your character?
Oh, right. Yeah, I would do that. But they recommend me to do that, don't they?
Yeah, well, you have to move the character to the bloody Starship.
Yeah, you will.
Oh, but they recommend me doing that, don't they? Putting it in a docking bay.
Yeah, we've got to put it in docking bags.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So that's 2 force. So now I need to
So
spend...
starships go onto planets, don't they?
No, they're going to docking bays as well.
Because there's one there. Starfighters even. So I need to lose 2 force now.
Starfighter's got docking bays, yeah.
So I need to lose 2 force now.
Yeah.
So that's the white back. That's the white number.
Yeah.
What's the black box for
I
then?
don't know. Probably Destiny.
So you got no force
Yeah,
pile.
maybe
no?
it's Destiny. You're right.
You've got no force pile.
No, Destiny's
No.
the top.
So you can't spend force.
That's not my turn. That's his turn.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't leave any force.
Yeah, I know.
That's the difference.
But you can't spend force now for your attacks or something.
No, I can't. No.
So I
That's what I
spent 2 there. So now what I'm going to do is just probably get another character out to go in there.
Yeah, you've got a pilot.
There you go.
Is that a pilot?
Well, he's in an X-wing. It says adds 2 power to anything he pilots.
Yeah, there you go then. Yeah.
So this is now power 5.
Wow. What a
And
game.
with that, we have 2 more force to spend. Just for here, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that I've got this force left. So that's my force part.
Right.
Wow.
So
I think I'll
now,
leave it there.
so now you got
Hang on.
battle.
You can battle now.
No, I can't. I'm not in the same system as he.
I know you're not in the same system. You can't battle.
No, I'm not on the same location either.
You may initiate a battle at each location both players occupy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm
So
going to have to
you
get
only-
there
You have to
somehow.
occupy by moving.
And the battle goes weapons
Yeah.
segment,
How do you move?
power segment,
Move is
damage.
move is next.
Oh yeah, move is next.
You may move your
Move
cards
is now.
from location to location. I don't understand it though. You have to read
You
it.
just do that, do you?
I'll read it then.
You just move it.
Don't know.
The red 10 looks awesome. That is a nice looking X-wing.
So.
Alright, this game is starting to come together, right?
Yeah,
Starting
it
like,
is,
yeah, it's
In this phase, you may move any or all of your characters, vehicles, and starships from location to location. Your characters and vehicles move in 5 basic ways. Right, you've got 5 basic ways. You've got land speed.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh, this
Each
sounds
vehicle
awesome.
or character may use 1 force. That's why you need to keep your force. To move from one site to another related site. The card's land speed indicates the maximum distance the card may travel.
The card travels. Oh wow, what a game!
So basically,
Yep.
from the spaceport, you need to be defending that tile
Just
or that
shake
tile.
off.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
Because I can travel from spaceport to spaceport,
Yeah.
no
Oh,
doubt.
That's
Christ.
right.
And then, so you need to defend this,
Yeah.
all this.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Giant Canyon. Oh, okay.
So anyway,
Alright.
so you've got 1 unit of land speed. Characters have land speed of 1.
That's how the battles
Vehicles
happen.
have land speed as indicated on each card, but must have a driver or a pilot aboard. to
Just
move.
hyperspeed. But there you go.
Yeah.
Vehicles may only move to exterior
Oh, it's
sites.
vehicles, not starfighters.
Vehicles can only go to exterior sites.
Yep.
They're
But they
different.
can carry any number of characters capacity permitting for that use of 1 force.
None of us have a
Right.
vehicle out yet, do we?
So the next
Yeah.
one,
I've got a vehicle.
so that's land
Is that a
speed.
vehicle or
It's a landing
starfighter?
craft. That's a starfighter. Sorry.
Starfighter.
That's land speed. Then you can shuttle.
Oh,
A
shuttle.
character or vehicle,
I've got a
may
vehicle.
be shuttled
Have you? Oh yeah,
Combat
cloud
vehicle.
car.
by the symbolic
Cloud
use
car.
of dedicated shuttles,
Ooh.
which are soon to be aboard every capital starship, from an exterior site to a capital starship with ship docking capability at the related system, or vice versa, for 1 force.
Alright.
Transferring. Any number of characters and vehicles may be transferred by the symbolic docking of 2 starships or use of dedicated shuttles from 1 starship to another at the same system by 1 force if at least one of those starships, even a starfighter, is piloted and has ship docking capability.
No. Next one.
Docking bay transit.
There we go.
That's what it is.
You may relocate any or all of your characters and vehicles as a group from 1 docking bay to another docking
There
bay
you go.
Ah, so you put those
by
in
the
there.
symbolic use of independent starships for hire for an expenditure of force as listed by the docking bay card.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Embarking and disembarking. Your characters and vehicles may embark on and disembark from your vehicles and starfighters for free when at the same site. Vehicles must have a driver or pilot to use land speed, embarking or disembarking. Vehicles do not need drivers or pilots to be shuttled or transferred or to use docking bay transit.
Right.
Starships. Your capital starship and starfighters move in 3 basic ways. Hyperspeed.
Yep.
Each piloted starship may use 1 force to move from 1 system to another system.
Yeah.
The starships.
We only got one system.
The starship indicates maximum distance, or landing and taking off. A piloted fighter at the system location may land at any related exterior site. Similarly, a piloted starfighter at an exterior site may take off to the related system.
I'm getting a headache.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
I'm getting a headache.
No.
Or disembarking. Number of moves per turn. Land speed, dock and bay transit, shuffling, hyperspeed, landing, taking off are mutually exclusive. Each card may make only one of those moves per turn.
Right. So the question is, are you moving, Nathan, from that spaceport to this spaceport to do battle?
Why do you want to battle now?
Yeah, it's a bit early, isn't it? You don't have to
Way
move.
too early. I haven't got any weapons on the Starship, remember?
Mm.
I remember that. There's no weapons on it. There's no weapons on it anyway. It's ludicrous. It's crazy.
Must still have a weapon on there. It's got power.
Weapons are those. You don't even
Yeah, I know,
charge
but
to them.
this is just extra.
It can't be extra.
Hold
can
on,
it?
when it says draw, right? You may only. It says here for draw. You may draw cards from your force pile into your hand.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, what? What about it?
Well, it means you can't pick up 8 cards from the reserve deck.
Well, that's what I thought as well.
What?
It says
What
here
I
you may
thought.
only draw cards from your force pile into your hand. So you have to have a huge force pile to draw into your hand. If you remember, these go into your force pile only.
Oh, I see.
They don't go into your
But it
hand.
said draw.
Yeah, I know, but that's talking about your force pile.
No, so we've done it wrong
You may
again.
draw cards from your force pile into your hand.
So you don't draw. So that you only draw from there.
Yeah.
Once you work out what your force is, and that goes into your force pile,
Right.
and then your force pile goes into your hand.
No.
So that doesn't go into your hand.
Yeah, but what about this part? The use pile goes back in here afterwards.
Yeah.
So that the deck never goes in directly into your hand.
Well, I don't understand.
Well, remember you said remember it says draw.
Yeah.
Draw cards into your hand,
Yeah.
but it doesn't say anything about your force pile goes into your hand. That's it. You have 3 separate piles. You have your hand, force pile, and the deck. And the deck transfers into your force pile, and the force pile transfers directly to your hand.
Still don't understand, Carl, what you're saying.
I just said it.
Yeah, but I don't understand
Just
what you're
read the
saying.
rules.
Because I've got all these cards.
Yeah, I know, because we played it wrong.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Played it wrong again.
Yeah, I've played it wrong again, yeah. But I've got no decent cards. So
It's tough. You have
That's
to
the
use
way
what
it
you got.
works. Yeah, that's the way it works. That's why there's customising later on.
later on it needs to be customised now.
Hang on, you can
Later
on.
games
Read
can
me
do
the
that.
draw bit again, please.
Well,
You can do that
but
again.
it's rubbish because it just says
It's not that rubbish, is it?
it is. It says
You see, I haven't got a
if,
force
in
pile.
this exactly that's why you need a force pile.
Yeah.
In this
we all
phase,
need one.
you may replenish your hand. If you have cards left in your force pile, you may draw any number of them into your hand, one at a time.
Yeah, but
And that's it. It doesn't say anything about taking from the reserve deck.
yeah, but what was my hand to start with? 8 cards.
8 cards to start with.
Mm-hmm.
Is your
Yeah,
hand,
cards start with, so.
and then your
just
force
take 8
pile.
back.
What I'll do is I'll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
We'll
6,
just all
7,
take 8
No, no,
back.
don't take 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, let's leave it to that. Yeah.
How many have I got in my hand? I got 8. I got 7 in my hand anyway. Oh,
You
I
might
have
want to reshuffle these now because the cocked up.
7. What about this then? What's this then here? The
Well, that
used
goes
pile.
back into your use.
That goes back into your deck.
Is that your lost pile or your used?
That's my used.
Yeah, that's your force pile that you used.
Used
Put
goes
that
back
back
to
in
your
the
deck.
your deck.
Yeah, it goes on the deck. And these become the force pile now.
That's the force pile.
Where's my hand gone?
That's what I mean. Where's your hand gone?
Your hand should be in your hand.
Oh, this is my hand. Oh, that's the problem. I haven't got a force pile either.
No,
No.
you haven't got a force pile.
No, but you should have a force pile
I know.
by the time you come round to drawing.
Right, right.
Because the force pile's sorted out at the beginning of each round, isn't it?
So a lot of the time you aren't going to activate.
No.
A lot of the time you aren't going to put a lot of cards out.
No, that's right, because
Yeah.
you've only got a force pile to use.
Yeah.
Well, I've only put out 3 anyway. Well, 5 actually. It's not a lot. We are going to run out of space.
But the longer you go, the more force you get.
Mm.
So, like 5th go, you'll have tons of force to
Yeah,
use.
yeah.
So it's like any other game. It's like Rebellion. You don't start
Yeah,
attacking to begin
obviously.
with.
Yeah, there's
as
also
a rebel
any other
player
game.
because you'll get decimated.
Right, so
It's all about
activate
strategy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 force.
Yeah, it's a tabletop game as a card game, basically. Card game with tabletop abilities.
4, 5,
Collectible card game.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah, so now if you use
I
5
might
of
do
them,
that as well.
you can put the rest of them into your hand
Or leave them.
or leave them.
I might
Yeah.
not do that as well, because when it comes to my go, I'll be doing it anyway.
Right, so I've got a character here.
Right, okay.
No, I don't control anywhere, so I can't force drain you.
That's true.
Or do I control these because I've got starships?
No,
This
you need
is
a
the
character
question.
in the Starship,
No, you have to have ability.
which is on the character
But,
cards.
but that's not what it said.
It
When you
is.
read control, it said something about starships.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
character
character.
and Starships.
It said character or starships.
No,
Did it not?
It said and Starships.
I'll read it again.
So basically, what you mean is, well, you need a pilot for the Starships.
I'll bloody read it again.
Yeah, read it again.
I can find it.
That's not that hard to
Can you
find.
find my brain while you're
There's
there?
only 19 pages.
Shut up!
19 pages ain't a hell of a lot to look through. I mean, I got lost in this one, 144.
140? Jesus Christ!
There's 144. All the rules.
Well, we're looking for control. That's
All the cards, by the way. That's all the cards.
What? This
And
is all
rules.
this is all the cards.
control,
Yeah,
right?
that's all the cards. Up until November 1998, when this version 2.0 was printed.
Right. So the light
Kind of special
side.
edition.
Conceptually, the dark side dominates a portion of a planet or an area of space. The light side's force at that location is diminished, and vice versa, accordingly. You can cause your opponent to lose force if your characters and starships control one or more locations.
There you go.
Characters and starships.
Yeah.
Right, so it's both.
Starship, sorry.
But then it goes on to say, all of your
Starship.
characters, except droids, have a certain level of ability to manipulate the force, as indicated on each card. If you have two
Yeah, it says
ability of one or
characters.
more,
So they're talking about characters. They're not talking about starships. Starships,
so starships
means I
don't do it.
control that location.
yeah, that's right.
So I can do one. Drain.
Starships mean you control the location.
Yeah, if you've got a vehicle and you haven't
And
got
a
one.
starship, you mean?
Yeah.
They're two different things, vehicles and starships in
Well,
this game.
starships. If you've got starships, you control that location as
If your
well.
characters and starships
Right.
control one or more locations during your control phase.
Yeah.
So it's both.
So I think you lose 2 cards.
Alright. Fine. From where though? From the... I haven't got
From
force.
your deck.
I haven't got force power.
You lose it from your deck. Or your hand. It's up to you actually. You can look at your hand, can't you? You can use
Yeah.
2 cards from your hand if they're no good.
I can. You're right.
It's quite. Basically, if you then move on, if you move into here, where his starship is, and you've got a character in your starship,
You control it.
then you control it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which one do I want to get rid of?
Well, you don't have to. Just take 2 from your top.
Alright. I might never play some of these though.
Lose them.
And that's my lost pile. Yeah, I don't have a force pile. That's the weird
Yeah.
thing.
I know.
You'll have if you left one over from your last go, you'd have one.
I
Yeah.
think, no, is it clear that if you lose your force power, you lose the game? Or is it just a berserk deck?
No.
I think if you lose all the components of your life force, you lose.
Now I may deploy
It's
cards.
always worth keeping the
from my
force
hand.
Well, yeah.
in case you get attacked.
Yeah,
You
but
see?
I mean, once the force power's gone, does that mean we've lost the game?
Yeah, but the force power will only go once the deck goes.
Yeah, so where is it now? Because the deck's still here.
When all the cards are used.
Yeah, I know. This is the light force. This, the used pile, the force pile, the used pile, the lost pile, and the reserve deck. And in the reserve deck, the used pile, and the force pile, and the used pile. The lost pile's something else that happens.
You're confusing me talking about all you've done in piles.
Yeah, piles. I'm going to have piles of it.
But the force piles isn't there. That's the weirdest part of it all. I've lost the force pile. It's a strange occurrence. Anyway.
I can place this on any habitat planet site. Land speed plus equals 2. Ferocity plus 2. When present at bluffs or any canyon. So that's a canyon?
Right.
Yeah, but you've got to go there first, haven't you?
No, you can deploy them anywhere, can't you?
Is that a creature?
Yeah.
Can you put a creature
Deploy
there?
says you may deploy cards from your hand to the table.
Does it say?
Put them anywhere, can't you?
Habitat, planet, sites, land speed equals 2, velocity equals 2. Velocity plus 2 when present at plus. Yeah, you can just go anywhere.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay.
I've got an alien as well, but I don't understand him.
We need to find out what happens with. It's not called effects, is it? It's effects and interrupts. We need to look up what interrupts are.
I'm now going to put an effect down.
Yeah, because I
I'll
can.
tell you on the card.
Rendilli.
If he puts an effect down, I can use and interrupt that too.
Rendilli. Deploy on Rendilli
That's what we need to
system.
do. I ain't got one on me, but
Deploy on Rendilli system.
if I had interrupt, I could use it now. That's the issue.
I'll deploy that on Rendilli system.
But that's an interrupt, isn't it? Not an
No.
effect.
It's an effect.
Oh right, it is an effect. Right, okay. That's the rare card as well.
Yeah.
What's that called? Rendilli Star Drive.
Yeah.
Is that Rendilli Star Drive? Yeah, it is. That's the rare card. Expansion. Your Victory class Star Destroyers are deployed -2 here. Except we don't have any in this expansion.
No, exactly.
They're in A New Hope, I think, or Dagobah, something
That's
like
no good, is it?
that. Well, that's why you do the customising. I think our next game might have to be a customised one.
Yeah.
They recommend you to just use the starter deck at first, but I don't think it works.
Deploy
You
battle.
can customise it.
Well, it depends because the fourth
Yeah,
cards
that's
did have
true.
all the characters in there you want.
Really,
That's why you pick them up one at a time
Yeah.
to see if you want to keep them adding to your deck.
right, so
It's a bit like other card games where you pick one at a time. Oh, I'll have that. I'll stop.
yeah, that's basically the idea.
Oh, I need characters. I haven't got
The
any.
cards are so cool in this game, though.
Yeah, but
well
you're stuck. You're stuck big time.
Oh, it's fun, I suppose.
So I could move, but it's pointless.
That's what I mean. After a certain amount of time, you can customise your decks. And that becomes the strategy for the rest of the game.
Well, I'm getting drunk.
You're getting drunk?
Yeah.
What? we,
I've had enough of this.
Well, have you got
I've had
another
enough of
Docking
it.
Bay? You ain't got a Docking Bay over there.
No, I haven't.
So I can't go from a Docking Bay to Docking Bay because you ain't got another Docking Bay.
That's right.
That's rubbish, isn't it?
Yeah. That is rubbish. Right, anyway, so what are we going to do now?
Well, can't do anything, as usual.
Have a beer.
Draw. You may draw cards from your
Oh,
force
God,
pile
no
into your
thanks.
hand. So I'm going to go and have a look at these one at a time.
Alright.
Ah, fantastic.
Yeah, it looks good.
Maybe he's one of his boys because he's not playing it.
Well, I used to, but
Yeah.
not anymore.
I might just try one more.
Right, okay.
Ah, fantastic.
I think you just have to be patient with this game.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah,
Yep, that's what I'll go up there.
Well, that'll do. Right, it's your turn.
it's supposed to be
I'll
difficult.
keep 6 in the force.
It's supposed to be difficult because
Look what I just got, Carl.
It's very strategic, yeah.
Look what I just got. Look at my hand.
all games are like this, to be honest with you. All games are like this at the start.
I activate.
Oh, cool.
You may activate force from your reserves deck to your force pile.
Alright.
Activate force.
So,
You got-
draw 7.
You got
right?
1, 2, 3,
Three,
4,
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That becomes the force pile now, doesn't it?
Yeah, 9 in your force pile.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that goes here. But that doesn't go into my hand. Oh no, from the force pile it goes to my hand.
Yeah, at the end,
At the end,
when you draw,
when you draw. Right. So I still have my hand as it is.
so just do your hand.
You know where I'm going next, don't you?
Yeah.
Did you read it?
He's not supposed to help you.
Dun, dun. He's not helping me. I just showed him a card.
I'm not really sure why that is. Anyway, enough of that. You're not supposed to tell me. No, you don't. No.
Go on.
Anyway.
What are you doing? You activated your force. Now
Yes, I got 9 there.
Now you've got to initiate your force drain.
Well,
See, I've got 1, 2. I've got 3 cards I lose.
alright.
1, 2, 3.
Or they can be from your hand.
Oh, I don't know. I could have done that, I suppose.
Down with the Emperor.
He chooses. Yeah, if you had 3 cracked cards in your hand, you could have got rid of them.
Yeah, I know you choose.
Yeah, that was silly, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Never mind. Right, now it's deploy.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
You can deploy here.
Christ, I can't do that because
You can deploy here, here.
that's an exterior.
Oh, so you got nothing.
You only have
no-
3
no
exteriors,
text on
can't
there.
you?
You can only have 3 exteriors and 3 interiors.
Can you deploy?
Yeah, all
Can
mine
you
are
deploy on
exteriors.
Coruscant?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, he can play anywhere.
Mm.
As long as he's got some means to go there.
Yeah,
Character or something.
yeah.
I have to have a character first, though, before a ship, right? Because this is a spaceport, can't I put another ship there? I mean,
Yeah.
you hold them.
No, you can't deploy on your systems. You have to move to your systems.
No, I deployed there because this creature deploys there.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, it's only when the card says, obviously.
That's what I mean. It says there.
It says if deployed to Kashyyyk, may receive 1 force, may retrieve 1 force. So
Yeah, we ain't got Kashyyyk anywhere.
it sounds to me like you can deploy anywhere. From what this card is saying.
Well,
It says
Only if
deployed to
Kashyyyk is out.
only if she was
Yeah, it
there.
says if deployed to Kashyyyk. Doesn't mean deployed to Kashyyyk.
Yeah.
So surely you have a choice.
It tells you on the cards where you can deploy with the characters.
No, it says at Kashyyyk actually. This one says led an attack on Imperial outposts at Kashyyyk. And then it says something about Battle of Yavin. So
Yeah, so you want to get rid of those cards because you ain't got Kashyyyk.
yeah, but you can put these anywhere. In space sports. It's a Y-wing. Why do I want to get rid of a Y-wing?
This swamp card's
Yeah.
clever.
Yeah, I've got a spawn card as well.
This swamp card says you may deploy 1 creature from your reserve deck. Reshuffle.
Reshuffle.
So you can look at the whole reserve deck and find a creature.
Yeah, I'll deploy, right? The deploy card, take it from your hand and place it face up at an appropriate place on the table.
Mm-hmm.
You may deploy as many cards as you like as long as you have enough force in your force pile.
Yep.
Locations have no deployment cost. Sites are deployed in a manner which emulates natural planet
six.
topographies while allowing the player to actually create the layout of the planet as
Seen
they
his
play.
muscle?
Well, anyway,
In general, the sites for a planet are placed in the pattern.
You can deploy anywhere, basically,
deploy them anywhere.
as long as whatever the card says. It says on them.
The system location is placed on one end.
Read the text where the character is.
That site's already on.
Character.
Yeah, if you've got a character, read the text at the bottom. It tells you where it is.
S2 is a power of anything he pilots. Well, I'll just put that there then.
Yeah, anything you pilot, exactly.
I can put it where the character is, basically.
Yeah, what is that?
A Y-wing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Gold
yeah.
6. How much is that? 1 force. It's 1 force.
I
Alright.
don't think starfighters get deployed on exterior sites, though, do they?
No, I don't think they do.
They get put
Docking
in
bays.
docking bays and
Well, that's what they recommend, isn't it?
yeah.
But I think later on it doesn't matter.
Well, I don't think you'd put them on exterior sites, would you?
Can do. If there's a character there, you want the starship with him.
You need to move the character to the starship.
Yeah, but you can't put more than one on a docking bay, can you?
Yeah, of course you can. You put them as you like on docking bay.
But where's the room?
Huh?
Where's the room to put all these cards on there?
It doesn't say anything about room, does it?
Oh,
How many you can have in one place?
Fine, 1 force either way.
Yeah.
Did I get rid of a force?
I don't know. No.
No? There you go. Got rid of a force then. Alright then.
Well, I've got 3 there now.
That's what I mean. I can't really. How much can I deploy on each side? Any limit to the amount of starships you can deploy? Starfighters?
There's no limits. It's just all do your force.
I guess so. Yeah, Spaceport City. Oh, it's a Spaceport City.
What does it say down there for you?
If you have a non-unique rebel leader at same or related site, force drain +1 here. Is he a non-unique rebel leader? It's got a blue. It's got a black dot on him. That means he's unique, doesn't it?
What?
The black dot means unique, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
that means you can only
Right.
have one of those on the table at any one time.
I already have 2.
What?
What, the black dot, you mean?
Yeah, it says here the
I've only got two
deploy
people
cards with dots.
with black dots on there.
No, the same person.
Oh, any location.
If a card's title
Oh,
starts
right.
with one or more dots,
Yeah, I know what you
that
mean.
card is called unique or restricted. The dots indicate the maximum number of cards with that title that may be on the table at any one time.
Yeah, I do have.
There's no limit to the number of copies of each card that may be in your game deck, but if a unique dot card leaves the table, another copy of that card may be deployed later, but you can't deploy another one in that same...
You haven't got the same cards.
Alright. Is that what you mean? Same cards?
You can't have another. You can't have another one of him on there because he's a unique.
No. Same title, yeah. So you got... Who's that? What's the title?
No, different.
What's that one? Who is it?
Oh, Auckland, isn't it? The name is the title.
Gold
isn't
6.
it? That's the ship. It's the Starfighter.
Lieutenant Nathan, Pilot Red 9, at the Battery Yellow.
It's fine. He's alright.
And that one's gold
10.
6. Yeah.
Oh,
Well, it's not the same title, is it? I don't know.
You're not allowed duplicates, basically.
well, the same character.
Yeah.
Well, that would make sense. How can you have two versions of the same character?
I don't know.
Alright. Anyway. So, how much have I spent now? I've spent 1 force so far.
Yeah. So I've got 3 over there.
There's 2 of them from the previous go.
I'll put them underneath your deck then.
Previous go, aren't they?
Must have been.
What?
2 of these were from the previous go.
Oh,
weren't
your 4 spent, were they?
Yeah.
they? Yeah,
Put
I
them under
spent
there.
2
Then.
last time.
Put them under there then.
Or did I?
Just leave it like that. It makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did, because red 10, I think.
Or were 2 of those cards lost instead?
Oh yeah, they were lost, I think.
Yeah, they were
those
lost,
cards.
weren't they? Yeah.
So you have to leave them then.
This is getting
You
confusing.
need to put a lost pile somewhere else. Turn your lost pile that way round and it's easier.
How is it supposed to be again? Anyway, right. Can't really do a lot.
No.
So,
Have you drawn?
I haven't drawn yet, no.
Deploy. Have you done? Finished deploy?
Yeah, I think I've finished the point now.
Battle.
Can't battle.
Move.
Move.
You can move to there.
Can you move one location?
Yeah, I think so. Oh,
Yeah.
What does it say on there? Doesn't say. Carl, characters. Do they move one location?
Yeah, they can move. It's 1 force to do it or something.
Oh right, so every time I move it, it's a force.
Well, I don't know. You might
Yeah,
not,
it
might
is.
only
Yeah,
be able to
forces
move.
are
Might
units.
only be able to move one location though.
Yeah,
It's
moving.
stupid. I've got to move
Characters
as
and
much as I
vehicles. Your
can.
characters and vehicles move in the same basic way. Land speed, shuttling. So obviously you need a vehicle to move by land speed. Shuttling, a character or vehicle may be shuttled
Yes, I can't do
by
it.
the symbolic use of dedicated shuttles. What's the symbolic use of dedicated shuttles?
So the vehicle, so the characters can't move then.
Pretty much.
Because you need a vehicle.
Yeah. Bit silly.
Yeah, isn't it?
You just walk.
Transfer.
Take too long. Can't they walk?
Or run, or...
You're running.
yeah, I guess they do
Daft,
need a
isn't it?
vehicle.
Bloody daft. This is.
Anyway, I don't know.
Shouldn't have put him there, should you? That was a mistake.
Mm. How am I supposed to know?
You aren't, are you?
No. Oh, I'll just get to draw now. This is becoming a bit tedious. Mm. Yeah, I'm starting to lose my place in this. What is going on in this game?
Right, you may draw cards from your force pile into your hand. So one at a time, pick up the force and look at it. And if there's a good one, you can stop
You
drawing.
keep it.
If it's a good one,
So I look at them, do
You
I?
keep it anyway.
Keep it if it's a good one.
You keep it anyway.
Yeah.
Draw them in your hand.
Yeah.
Right. That's 1.
Mm-hmm.
2.
Mm-hmm. Stop whenever.
3. 4. Oh, what? Rubbish.
That'll do, won't it? Jesus.
See, each vehicle
Yeah,
or
4.
character may use one force to move from one site to another.
Each vehicle or character.
Yeah.
Oh, so the character can move
Yeah.
on his own.
It has to be one of
The
those
card's
abilities,
land
doesn't it?
speed indicates the maximum distance the card may travel.
Mm-hmm.
It hasn't got a land
No,
speed
you've got
on
land
there.
speed as character.
Yeah, I know. Characters have land speed of 1.
Oh, right. So you can move him for 1 force there.
Oh, great. So
Yeah,
another
expendable
force is
ones
gone.
Yeah.
Which one's... That's the
Oh, that's the lost, that was.
that's the last year.
So put all them at the bottom of your deck. So you've moved in 1. Perfect.
Alright, he's getting somewhere.
Yep.
Back to you. Oh no. Is it back to you?
Yeah, it's back to me.
Oh yeah. Oh. Oh well.
Right.
Obviously, vehicles can only move to
Locations.
exterior sites.
Exterior sites. Right.
Right, I'm going to activate force. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
no.
9, 10, 11.
So
Jesus Christ, 1,
you're going to do a force strain. You are.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
More special effects.
8, 9, 10, 11. Jesus Christ, got a lot in the force pile now. What was that?
I think Simon might lose the game if he doesn't keep track of how much force he's using. Once that reserve deck's gone, that's it. It's over.
Yeah, I know. Oh, they need to.
Once it's depleted, that's it.
They need to go back to my thingy.
Yeah, we've got to be careful, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
Look at how small it's become.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. The game might be over before we know it. Even though it hasn't even started. You know,
Right, control.
We've only got 3 ships
Control
out.
1, 2.
Well, your force that
Oh,
you
4
use
ships.
goes back into your deck.
Yeah.
You lose 2 cards, please. Thank you very much.
Ah.
So it's quite good in a way.
Use 2 cards, please.
2% now.
I can't see it. I'll discard that.
Mm-hmm.
That's lost.
There.
Red cabbage, Nate?
No.
No.
Do I want this?
I shouldn't have put all these locations out.
Can you choose one for your deck and one for your hand?
Yeah, whatever.
Alright, whatever.
That's 2.
I
Right,
just can't decide. I don't know when it is.
deploy.
Really, I don't know how effective they'll be.
Right, I'm spending 4 to deploy on Tatooine.
You have to use whatever you think is right at the time.
Oh yeah. Of course.
Tatooine.
I keep saying that.
Right, here we go. 1, 2, 3,
What?
4.
Anyway,
Strawberry, beans or sweet corn?
yeah, just peas. Yeah, just peas and sweet corn.
Peas and sweet corn.
Hold on.
Sweet.
Anyway.
No.
I've tried it, I don't like it. Holocron.
I don't understand what this
No,
card
thank
is.
you.
This is the huge amount to deploy, but I don't know where to put it. I need to look up Boskin Hound's Tooth.
Ah, Boskin Hound's Tooth. Where's the glossary?
There.
Right, here we go.
That's 8 to deploy. And I really want to deploy it.
That's a rare. That was a nice card to pull. It was a nice card to get, wasn't it? Boskin Hound's Tooth. Oh my God's sake. Oh my god. Right, here we go. Boba Fett. Oh, nice.
That's right,
I wish we had Boba Fett, don't you?
Permanent pilot is Bosk, who provides ability of 2.
Yeah, Bosk the bounty hunter. Yep.
And I haven't got Bosk.
So can you not use it?
Don't know, it doesn't say that.
Oh, mate, he's not even on it. Bosk. Oh, adds 2 power to anything he pilots. When piloting Hound's Tooth. Oh, so it's not.
Oh, he's in there, in this card. Bosk in Houndstooth.
So is it in H then? Because it's not saying anything about in B.
It says Bosk in Houndstooth, so he's actually in it.
Hold on a minute, I can't remember the
So
way this is done.
this deploys and moves like a starfighter.
What's the?
This has ship docking capability.
Sorry, what was it? Bosk and Houndstooth.
Yeah,
So it should be here, but it's
starfighter.
not.
So I'm going to put it in the spaceport.
It's not on it. Interesting.
Oh, I think I just put it in the spaceport.
What did you say? It was. You want to know what it did you?
Huh?
You want to know what it did? Read off it.
Or shall I put it? Or shall I put it with
Vessel Destiny.
Rendilly?
Siege.
Deploys and moves like a starfighter.
PL. BOS. Boss. Boss there. So where is Hound? Maybe I should look at Houndstooth then. This doesn't make any sense. It's not in Houndstooth.
Hyperspeed 4, armor 4.
What about green beans?
Pretty
Where
impressive.
is Houndstooth?
Green
on
beans,
it?
Nate?
No.
No.
It's just
Oh, I'll leave it there. Sod it. Don't worry about it.
I can't see it in there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
understand
6.
I don't understand why it's not.
So how do I move starfighters again?
Is it part of this expansion?
If they're piloted.
Is it even part of this expansion? Because it's not even in this
I
book.
have no idea.
What's the date on it? 1998.
Starships.
Where's the sign on it?
I can't read it properly.
Your
It's
capital
so weird, it's
starships
not
and
even here.
starfighters move in 3 basic ways. Hyperspeed. Each piloted
Yeah,
starship
1998.
No,
may
it's not,
use
not.
one force
So
to
weird.
move from one system to another system.
White cabbage.
It's definitely part of this set.
That
There's
cabbage,
no-
Nate?
Oh, no.
No.
Boss, it doesn't say anything about.
Parsnip.
Doesn't say
No.
anything about it on it. What rubbish book? Well, for that card.
The starship's hyperspeed indicates the maximum distance the starship may travel.
Right.
Right, so I've done deploy. Battle, I can't do any battling. Move. I want to move my cards now from location to location.
Move them from location to location. You got a tied
Are you
defender.
using starship or not?
Yeah, I want to move my starships, but
Well, each
Don't know where to.
piloted starship may use one force to move from one system to another system. The starship's hyperspeed indicates the maximum distance the starship may travel.
You got a sand troop.
Measured in parsecs.
And a dewback.
So 1 parsec equals 1 unit of hyperspeed.
right.
The parsec distance between the two systems is determined by subtracting the lower parsec number from the higher. It is not necessary for the parsec number in between to be on table. For example, a starship with hyperspeed
The
of 3
parsec number, I know.
may move from a planet
Attention, yeah.
at parsec 5 to a planet at parsec 8.
Yeah, but where's parsec come into the cards?
Parsec number is on this one. I think
Where?
it's the black.
Oh, 2.
Yeah, I think it was that.
Oh, so I can travel to Rendilly then from the docking bay.
Hold on. Where
Hang
is
on.
it in here?
To use its hyperspeed, a starship also needs a nav computer.
What?
This may be provided by a permanent
Navigation
nav
computer,
computer icon on the starship itself,
Oh, I
or
see.
by a
Name
passenger,
icon.
typically an astromech droid,
Oh yeah, I've
which
got
has a
one.
nav computer icon.
Yeah, I got a droid. Yeah,
That's well cool, that is.
I got a pilot and a droid.
That's
A
quite
piloted
cool,
starfighter
Yeah.
at a system location may land at any related exterior site. Similarly, a piloted starfighter of an exterior
There you
site
go,
may take off to a related
Parsec
system.
numbers on that page. That's the 2 at the bottom of this Rendilly, the example they're using. It's on the
Oh
plan.
yeah.
Landing and taking off requires 1 force, but it's free at the docking bay.
Landing and taking off costs 1 force.
Landing and taking off do not require a nav computer.
No, okay.
So basically, you're saying I can move my starfighter, my TIE defender, and my starfighter from one docking bay to a planet.
Yeah, you can send it to a planet.
Yeah.
So I go to
Why
Rendilly.
not? Yeah, alright.
That's 1 force to move from one system to another.
I don't know why I want to move to Rendilly.
Well, that's the only system there is, isn't there? You
Huh?
could go to Coruscant, that's a system.
Yeah, but it's not a docking bay.
There's no docking bay on Rendilly either, is there?
No, but a docking bay lets you go for
Oh,
free
right. True.
to another system.
This would be a system though, because Coruscant is separate
Yeah,
to.
but there's no parsecs on
Oh
it.
no, it wouldn't be because that's
No.
this is Coruscant, isn't it?
Yeah, this is Coruscant. We're leaving.
All right. Well,
But then we're going to Rendilly.
Go to Rendilly
From
then,
Rendilly, we've got to go to another star system.
which would be Tatooine.
Well, yeah, but there isn't actually a
Planet card,
planet
system card.
for it.
Yeah,
That's the problem.
That's what I don't understand. How do you travel when there's no system
That is
card?
the problem.
'Cause you don't seem to get them very often.
Well, I've got some system cards here, so I can go to that system
Yeah, what
and
systems
that
are they though?
system.
They're not ones that we have on here, are they?
I've got Fondor, I've got Kuat.
Yeah, Kuat Drive Yards, or shipyards, or whatever it's called. It's the most important location now. But they're nowhere to be seen. That's the interesting part.
Gas. You haven't got Tatooine as a system, so how do you actually go there? Unless you've got a docking bay for Tatooine.
Yeah, just go there by. Well, that's why you customise it, I suppose.
You need a docking bay for Tatooine.
Yeah, you do.
There's a docking bay there, isn't there?
No.
Spaceport. No.
Spaceport.
Docking bays are fixed in each pack, remember?
Spaceport City
Yeah, docking bays are fixed.
may not deploy to
we'll get
Bespin, Dagobah, Endor, Hoth, Kashyyyk, or Yavin 4. So Spaceport City can be deployed
Anywhere.
anywhere apart from those places.
Exactly, so you can go there and you can go to
So
Tatooine.
is that a spaceport?
Yeah, Spaceport City.
Yeah, so maybe the Spaceport City is
A docking bay.
Timer!
a docking bay, I don't know.
Oh, no. Anyway,
Cauliflower cheese?
you just stop shouting things randomly. You're trying to get on to the
Mum's
game.
asking.
Yes.
Not my mum. Anyway, yes. Well, whatever.
Yes.
So need to look up
I
Spaceport
do.
City.
I'll do that. Yeah.
That's your hang on.
Whose turn is it?
Battle move. You may move your cards from location to location. I'm not going to be moving again because that's boring. I'm going to pick up some of my cards here for drawing. Oh, interesting.
You just have too many things going on at the moment.
Yep, it's called tea time.
That one.
Yeah.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Oh,
Oh, that's rubbish. Oh, that's pants. I just picked them all up again. But these all go back to my deck.
yeah, alright.
That's your turn, mate.
My turn.
Activate.
Right, so. Activate. Oh, so we've got to take how much again? However much there is on here.
Yeah.
So
and
1,
my
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, 9? That's not, that doesn't count, does it? It's
No,
a
not
ship.
count.
8. So I've got 8. So I take 8 cards. 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And with these 8 cards, we form the force pile. But what happens to this one? I've already got a force pile here. This goes in the use pile now, doesn't it?
Yeah, put it in your... No.
These are from
Put
last
it at the
turn.
bottom of your deck.
Put on the deck. And then you got all these. Oh no, those are the ones I didn't use last time. I didn't use these last time actually. These 3. So what happens to them?
They stay with your force.
Alright, so I still got more force.
Yeah.
And how are you supposed to use it on an enemy's turn? That's the interrupts, I suppose. Still don't really understand how you use them. In fact, we haven't used them at all.
Right.
Right, okay.
These spaceports... That one that says Spaceport Prefect's Office, that's got a diamond on it. That Spaceport Docking Bay has got a diamond on it.
Yes, they're generic.
Yeah, so it says there, some generic sites include the word spaceport in their title, e.g. Spaceport Docking Bay. Whenever you deploy a generic spaceport site to a planet, you must place it adjacent to another of that planet's spaceport sites, if any.
Right. Right,
So
okay.
this is a planet. So if you put another spaceport on it, it's got to go adjacent to this planet. Because we've got one there.
Well, so just go there then, wouldn't it? Oh,
I'm
alright.
sure
Yeah,
it is.
yes, please.
This is another planet. So there needs to be a spaceport there and then interior sites.
Right.
Is that not what it's saying?
I think that is what it's saying.
Whenever you deploy a generic spaceport site to a planet, you must place it adjacent to another of that planet's spaceport sites, if any. So that's what I've done here. Spaceport, spaceport, spaceport.
Right, okay, that's planets up, and then obviously each planet has to be separated.
I mean, that's another planet.
This is another planet entirely. Where does that go?
Well, you have to add sites on this
You have
planet.
to add something onto it, won't you?
Yeah.
It's just in isolation at the moment.
Mm-hmm. It's in isolation. And until you find
Very interesting.
if you put a spaceport down,
Yeah, that's right.
we can carry on with that one.
I have a spaceport street, would that count?
Has it got a diamond on it?
Yes, it has.
Yeah, possibly, I don't know.
Got a diamond on it.
Yeah, some generic sites include the word spaceport in their title, e.g.
Right,
Spaceport
so
Docking Bay.
we can resolve
Whenever you deploy a generic spaceport site to a planet, you must place it adjacent to another of that planet's spaceport sites. So you need
we don't
two.
have 'em.
So you need two spaceport sites. Probably need a docking bay first, and then the street, and then whatever.
that. Right, okay, so that might be our way of resolving this issue.
I don't know.
Well, the Stars Customizable.
It's not give you enough.
Yeah, the Stars Customizable card game continues. And we think the starter decks haven't got enough in them.